Remember when I commended Shadrack Sibiya for a job well done in listening to legal representation and no longer giving media comments and exclusives? Well, here's the thing. It seems I spoke too soon, okay? It seems I spoke too soon. I think Shadrack Sibiya is one of those guys who it doesn't matter where he is, whether it's inside SAPS or I think that Shadrack Sibiya is one of those guys, it doesn't matter where it is, okay? Whether it's at Mzansi Unfiltered's house with Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi in a meeting where they're being forced to make peace. And then Mkhwanazi says there can never be peace between a criminal and a police officer, or he's giving a media response. He just always says something, okay? He always says something that just throws him into the limelight. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Mzansi Unfiltered reaction edition to Shadrack Sibiya. And this time, he's caused a lot of commotion, okay? He's caused a lot of commotion. And no, it has nothing to do with Masamola. He revealed something that shocked the nation. Let me run the clip for you.
The ad hoc committee have been summoned for the 10th. So it is when I'm expected to be there.
So you'll be making your presentations there as well?
Yes.
He let the cat out the bag before the actual ad hoc committee members even knew about it. They found out about it from Shadrack Sibiya. Imagine he has a VIP guest invite to the ad hoc committee, but the ad hoc committee members don't know about it. So it caused quite the reaction. Here are some of the reactions because in true Shadrack Sibiya style, he ruffles feathers wherever he goes, okay? And I told him, you can never misquote silence. But there he is dropping a bombshell. I have an invite. This is the date that I'm going. Sir, why can you never remain silent, okay? Because whatever you say will be used against you in a court of law. Isn't it ironic that a whole police detective, high commissioning ranking, Dundee, just doesn't get it? He just doesn't get it. And just put a mic in front of Shadrack Sibiya. It's a problem, okay? Let's listen to the reactions.
We never discussed that as yet. We are only meeting on Friday. But I'm not surprised because a lot of has happened here. The minister wanted to interfere, with the commission of inquiry, the judicial commission of inquiry as well. And the president as well was upbeat about it. They want to get themselves on operational matters. Now we are having a chairperson here who's not discussing these matters with us.
So what exactly is going on? It seems the commission is not even communicating with each other. The left hand is not talking to the right hand. And they are saying no summons for Sibiya. Parliament clarifies the status of the ad hoc committee on Mkhwanazi allegations. Here's the article. It says, Parliament's ad hoc committee probing allegations made by KZN Police Commissioner Lieutenant General NHLANHLA MKHWANAZI has not yet suspended Deputy Police Commissioner Shadrack Sibiya to appear before it on September 10, contrary to Sibiya's claims. Ian Cameron, chairman of the portfolio committee on police and member of the ad hoc committee, clarified in an interview with SABC that no such summons have been issued, suggesting a possible confusion with the Malanga Commission, where Sibiya may have been summoned instead. Interestingly, he says he's been summoned because none of us in the ad hoc committee know about it, says Cameron. Several of us in the police committee serve on the ad hoc committee. The very first person that would appear before the committee is obviously, General NHLANHLA MKHWANAZI. So General Sibiya saying he's been summoned, according to us, is incorrect unless there's something blatantly wrong with internal communications in Parliament. Bing, 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 bing. You win the medal right there, Ian Cameron, because guess what? Let me let you listen to this.
We send out invitations to key witnesses or witnesses that have been identified by the committee. We no longer have authority on what the witness does. with that invitation. If the witness goes to a party and announces that I have been invited, there is nothing we can do. We have to invite witnesses here, and the chairperson must sign invitations. So we must not fight on procedural matters of this inquiry, because at the end of the day, letters have to be sent out to any witness that, and if members feel that every day when we send out letters, we must get back to the group and report that the following people have been invited, we will gladly do so. But I hope that we work in good faith. We understand that each one of us in this committee wishes to advance the work of the committee. We can have problems with political parties to which we belong. But as individual members of this committee, my greatest of the pleas is that we work as a unit.
Help me understand this really fast. How do you work as a unit if parts of the committee don't even know what you are doing? Those are the words of the chairman over there inside Pagati, the ad hoc committee. And he's out here saying, yes, he's been invited. What he did with his invite is none of our business. We literally cannot control him, okay? If there's one thing about Shadrack Sibiya, he will reveal whatever information he has, especially during these difficult times. Yes, he has a lot of time on his hands as he's been asked to stay home and not go into the office. Let me know your thoughts. What is going on in the committee? Is there even going to be any results if they are not even telling each other the basics, the bare minimum, that an invite has already been issued to Shadrack Sibiya? Has NHLANHLA MKHWANAZI received one as well? But let's continue reading the article. It says, Ian Cameron further noted that even if the committee program had yet to be finalized, we don't even have confirmation about the programs of the committee. It's extremely frustrating because obviously we really want to get to work urgently and we've been waiting and there's been so many delays. So something is wrong. And that you are absolutely right. The article goes on to say, maybe he's been summoned to appear before the commission on the 10th of September, but according to us, it hasn't been agreed on that he would appear before the ad hoc committee. He confirmed this lack of clarity has been raised internally. I posted it on the WhatsApp group of the ad hoc committee earlier, and no one could confirm that he had been summoned. Oh my goodness, Shadrack! But yeah. So nobody in the WhatsApp group knew about this except Shadrack Sibiya, okay? Outside the Pretoria High Court on Wednesday, Sibiya responded to questions about the issue, saying he would speak openly at the ad hoc committee and at the commission next week when the time is appropriate, reinforcing his expectation to appear before both forums. As you can see, as you know, but I will wait for my time to shine now to comment at the ad hoc committee and at the commission. I will be able to open up and say what needs to be said. Cameron also acknowledged frustrations around the slow pace of the ad hoc committee, echoing concerns raised by the MK party. It really is extremely frustrating. We should have started by now. You'd remember when I brought the motion in Parliament regarding the idea of the ad hoc committee, the proposal was that we would need to finish by the 31st of October. It is now the 3rd of September, and we haven't even started. I don't even think there's any commission starting. It doesn't matter which commission it is. They are all pending right now, okay? Ian Cameron goes on to say, he said the committee's mandate is clear and wide-ranging. We have to go and determine, look at everything Mkhwanazi said, the accusations, the allegations that he made, and then we need to summon all the relevant entities to come and share with us what their involvement or not has been. Despite this, he warned the committee is running out of time. Our biggest challenge is the time. I think we've had significant delays, and it's going to be extremely frustrating to try and finish this before the 31st of October. On reports that the Madlanga Commission is now in possession of the controversial 121 dockets at the heart of the matter, Cameron said, "The fact that they have copies make it more palatable. I'm hopeful that we'll get the relevant reports to indicate to us whether there has been tampering with those dockets while they were removed." Oh, interesting point. Time will tell, and I guess the ad hoc committee, as well as the commission, will hopefully begin, or should I say, will hopefully bring us some clarity in terms of what the real story is. Ladies and gentlemen, the mess that Shadrack Sibiya has exposed, I would say exposed at this point, because clearly there's chigi over there inside the ad hoc committee. The left hand and the right hand are not talking, or there are some committee members that are more equal than others. Others can issue invites and not inform the others. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let's listen to Shadrack Sibiya one more time.
As I indicated earlier to you, that I've been restricted to really comment, especially based on the fact that I'll be attending, presenting before the ad hoc committee as well as the commission. At this point in time, I'm not prepared to really go out of my way and make any comments to the media pending my presentation before the ad hoc committee as well as the commission.